Okay, this is an edible brown crab. This is a male crab. Depends on what you want to use a crab for, whether you would choose a male crab or a female crab. Male crabs for the same size have much bigger claws than a female crab, and a lot of the white meat is actually concentrated in the claw of the crab. Therefore, if it's white meat for salads or sandwiches, you would choose a male crab, whereas the female crab has got a lot of brown meat in it, which is very oily, very fatty, and it's really good for things like pâtés. It's got a really strong, rich flavour to it. With crabs, in order to grow, they actually cast their shells about every 18 months when they get to this size, and for a period of time they have a soft shell which is slightly bigger than the previous shell, and they will grow into that shell over a period of time. Unlike lobsters, where with a lobster, if you want to cook it, you would put a lobster straight into slightly salted boiling water, and you cook it for about 20 minutes, say 15 minutes for the first pound, 5 minutes a pound afterwards, with a similar time periods for cooking a crab. But the difference is, with a crab, you need to kill it before you cook it. If you put a crab straight into boiling water, the crab will likely shoot its legs and its claws. It sounds awful, but it's actually a defence mechanism for a crab, because if a crab got stuck under a rock, it would literally run away and leave a leg behind, or if it's got into a fight with a predator, it could literally run away and leave a leg behind again. And when it regenerates its shell, it will actually regenerate the leg. Never quite regenerates in the same way, comes a little bit sort of stunted, but nonetheless it will regenerate. And the ways in which you kill a crab, you can either insert a metal rod in through here and you break the nerve ending, or a large cock crab like this is quite a powerful animal, and if they're a bit frisky, quite difficult to keep them still while you're stunning them. You could get a bucket of tap water and literally just put them into tap water. Without the oxygen, without the salinity, they'll literally drown. They'll just go to sleep, and then you can cook them. You could also put them into a really cold fridge or freezer and sedate them that way, which is another way. Just as a digression, at the old Billingsgate Market, they used to have a boiling house, and in the boiling house, they had an old boy worked in there. Didn't matter how big a crab was, he'd always use this metal rod to break the nerve ending in through here. And all he used to do, get an old crab tea chest, stick the crab here, and then break the nerve ending. Did it successfully for years until he got distracted. And I'll leave it to your imagination where the crab grabbed him. Very painful experience.